Okay, I've just started out for the morning. It's a beautiful morning. It's crisp. It's got that little chill in the air that makes it lovely to be out walking. I'm wearing a jacket for the first time starting out, and it's beautiful. I'm walking through the fields on an old sort of third road, you know, like not secondary, but the next level down. Not quite sure what that's called, but it's beautiful. I'm surrounded by olive trees. The water is off to the left of me. The hill is just cascading down the slope with terraces. I tell you what, farming here must be hard. There's a lot of rock in the ground, but they manage it. Look, see? The people I stayed with last night were wonderful. You know, every need was catered for $12 and or 12.5 euros. And breakfast was wonderful this morning, and dinner was great last night. Dinner, which I wish I'd taken a photo of, was about 8 different things for vegetarians, including like a spinach with garlic and ginger mixed in with it, which mixed in really well with the fragrant rice. And there was cheese, and it was just so much stuff. And same with breakfast this morning. It was a feast. And they also gave me 2 mandarins and 2 oranges for lunch. So it was great. It was really good. It got very cold last night, but the room had a heater, so it was really quite pleasant. Anyway, I'm looking forward to a great day. The only thing that would make it better is if the Kraken was here to tell me exactly what I was doing wrong. I missed that. I missed the Kraken. Go figure. Okay, I just came off that ridge line. You can sort of see the trail coming around that nut and down. Let me tell you, it's all like ankle breaking, you know, walking. But the view is pretty spectacular, but you can't really see it because you're concentrated so much on your feet. And the trail's kind of hard to find as well. So if you look, we're in this beautiful camping spot now. So it's very good. And trying to find where the trail goes from here, this is what it's like, you know, like almost anywhere could be the trail. So, you know, you walk around the camping spot looking for the trail. There's a nice olive tree, you see, and that's covered in olives, so people haven't got down this far. I don't blame them either. It's a friggin' nightmare. And yeah, we're looking for the trail. You know, not so much. Okay, you can kind of see something going this way, you know, like if you use your imagination, that's a trail, you know, you can sort of see it. And there's a break there. And then there's a little cairn there as well. But if you look up there, even though you can't really see it, there's the blaze on that rock there, but only really lightly. And then there's another blaze on the rock over there. So, but it's very light. And that's what it's like being like this morning. It's kind of hard to find the trail in a lot of places. It's a suggestion of a trail rather than the trail. And unfortunately, the sun's coming up over there, so I have to be going up that mountain next because there's no way around it. So if you see, it goes all the way into the ocean. So I have to be going up over that. I hope we're not going too much further down. I hope we just find the contour line around and then up. But even that's going to be 600 meters, or maybe, I don't know, 700 meters up. And it looks very sheer. So that'll be lots of fun. I just come across this pool. I just think it's beautiful. And this is not on the path. I'm off the path a bit. But it's just lovely. It's like in this meadow where it's close cropped, the ground, and it's quiet. All you can hear is bird song. You get this beautiful reflection pool. There's a mountain behind you. Unfortunately, a mountain I just walked over. And it just looks lovely. And then the ocean is just down there through the trees. Unfortunately, I'm off the path. I've made a bit of a boo-boo. But I'm going to head back. But it is just idyllic. And peaceful and beautiful. Just, you know, suck in that tranquility. Okay, I've just come over the hill from Bell. And well, it's more of a mountain than a hill, and it goes right over the top, the crest. it's kind of extreme, you know, it's like there's lots of sliding on your bum and it's hard to keep the path in. I don't know how you would ever do it if it was raining, because the main thing here is marble, marble rocks, and some of them are like polished from the people going over them already, so they're slippery even in the dry. So I just wouldn't do it when it was raining. Like you would slip. You would definitely slip. Yeah, and I suppose it's about, I don't know, like 40% grade. I don't know. If you started sliding, you wouldn't stop, but you wouldn't go over a cliff either. You would just fall down. You know, there is some cliffs, but the footing is more secure near the cliffs, sort of like levels off just before you go over. And I'm about halfway through the climb, and I'm just so glad I haven't twisted my ankle. It just feels like land of the twisted ankle. Like there's no secure sort of sitting. Even when you get on the path, it's just like little rocks everywhere. So, but it is very beautiful, and the view is spectacular. There's no evidence of humans other than the path, and the path is not blazed very well. So you really get a feeling of what it must have been like hundreds of years ago. So I'll turn around and give you a bit of a view, but it is spectacular, quiet and beautiful. And the sea is just like, stretches off forever. You can see a few, bulk carriers out in the distance, but mainly it's just empty. Well, it's the end of the day, and officially I'm shattered. So made a miscalculation today. So I went over the hill from Gay, and it was really hard going, you can see in the videos. And then I got to this beachside suburb, and I could have stayed in that suburb, but I thought I'll keep going because I feel really good. But that would have been a reasonable amount of distance for the day. And then there was just like no accommodation. I was just like walking and walking and walking. And finally I got to the end of the stage 6, and I went into this town and I said, where's the nearest hotel? I went to the mosque and I asked there, and it's a big town, right? It's full of greenhouses. There's greenhouses everywhere, but no accommodation. So anyway, they said, there's one 6 kilometers down the road. So I was like, God. And so I started walking the 6 kilometers, and I rang the Kraken. And the Kraken, she rang round and she sent somebody after about 4 kilometers of walking. She sent somebody to come and pick me up and take me to their hotel. But I'm officially shattered. And I would just say there is no accommodation around this place. PJ will show you on the map. But and the Kraken came out for me, so it was good. It was good. Normally she pulls me down, but this time she lifted me up because I was kind of shattered. We worked out that I did a 34-kilometer day. So that's way too long. My feet are killing me. They're killing me. And now I probably won't be able to walk tomorrow. I need a day off, I think, because I'm shattered. And I'm a long way away from the trail now. I'm like 10 kilometers away from the trail. So I have to pay somebody to drive me back to the trail. Okay, bye. This is where I stayed last night after getting driven here from, about 5 kilometers away. So again, there's no accommodation in that town that's on the trail. It's got a little porch. I've decided to stay an extra day. I did 35 kilometers yesterday, so I'm rooted. Technical term. So, excuse the mess. I sort of collapsed last night when I got in. But it's nice enough, and the breakfast was fantastic. And the people were very good. They speak English very well. So, just a normal bathroom. So this was 20 euros a night with breakfast.
Here's a rough map of today's adventure. Most people don't do these distances each day on the Lycian Way. You can take a much more relaxed and safe pace. You'll see on the map the area where Charlie had trouble finding accommodation. He's not carrying anything to help recharge his devices, which he needs for navigation. So he really needs the accommodation. If you're camping with solar panels or something like that, you probably have an easier time. But the fat man just does things his own way. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.